Hi everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to read an excerpt out of A Storm of Swords by George R.R. Martin. It is shorter than the other readings that I have, but it is absolutely one of my favorites. It is from a Jon Snow point of view, and it is about Tormund. So it's going to be shorter than usual. I also want to just let you know that today's makeup was inspired by what I thought the 13th Lord Commander's love may have worn. This is the Wet n Wild Fire Dragon versus Ice Dragon collection. It is not sponsored. I am way too small of a channel to be sponsored. I'm just a huge Game of Thrones nerd, so my mom bought me this for my birthday. And so as far as contour and bronzing, I am wearing this right here by Wet n Wild. You can see the dragon. I'm really trying to stay between the wings because I don't want to mess up the dragon imprint or embossment. And this is called Queensland. And then as far as what I have on the center of my lips, my eyes, and also as I highlight, it is this one called Winter Falls in LA. And this is super icy looking. It's got that blue undertone. And you see I'm working right here on this side because I don't want to mess up the dragons in the middle. Then I also used, this is called Mythical Creatures. This is the eyeshadow that I have on. Full disclaimer, this purple right here is horrible. It's so bad. But I used it nonetheless because, you know, I was using the makeup for the Game of Thrones theme. Then I used this loose pigment called Two Nights Blue. That's in my crease. This is on my lips. And this is their liquid catsuit. And it's in the color Shall We Slay. Makes me think of Arya, that little assassin. And then this isn't Game of Thrones, but this is old. I'm trying to use this up, and I put it in my waterline because it kind of reminded me of like the ice blue eyes. So yeah, so that's what I have on my face. Let's go ahead and jump into this section. There has been a few times, I think, on the show where they have referred to Tormund having sex with a bear. And that is what we are going to read today. So, again, this is from Jon Snow point of view. Let's go ahead and start. Are all crows so curious? Asked Tormund. Well, here's a tale for you. It were another winter, colder even than the one I spent inside that giant, and snowing day and night. Snowflakes as big as your head, not these little things. It snowed so hard the whole village was half buried. I was in me ruddy hall, with only a cask o' mead to keep me company, and nothing to do but to drink it. The more I drank, the more I got to thinking about this woman lived close by. A fine, strong woman with the biggest pair of teats you ever saw. She had a temper on her, that one. But oh, she could be warm too. And in the deep of winter, a man needs warmth. The more I drank, the more I thought about her. And the more I thought about her, the harder my member got. Till I couldn't suffer it no more. Fool that I was, I bundled myself up in furs from head to heels, wrapped a winding wool around me face, and set off to find her. The snow was coming down so hard I got turned around once or twice, and the wind blew right through me and froze me bones. But finally I come on her, all bundled up like I was. The woman had a terrible temper, and she put up quite a fight when I laid hands on her. It was all I could do to carry her home and get her out of them furs. But when I did, oh, she was hotter even than I remembered, and we had a fine old time, and then I went to sleep. The next morning, when I woke, the snow had stopped and the sun was shining. But I was in no fit state to enjoy it. All ripped and torn I was, and half me member bit right off. And there on me floor was a she-bear's pelt. And soon enough the free folk began telling tales of this bald bear seen in the woods with the queerest pair of cubs behind her. Har! He slapped a meaty thigh. Would that I could find her again. She was fine to lay with, that bear. Never was a woman gave me such a fight, nor such strong sons neither. What could you do with her if you did find her? John asked, smiling. You said she bit your member off. Only half. And half me member is twice as long as any other man's, Tormund snorted. Now, as to you, is it true they cut your members off when they take you for the wall? No, John said, affronted. I think it must be true. Else, why refuse Egret? She'd hardly give you any fight at all, seems to me. The girl wants you in her, that's plain enough to see. Too bloody plain, thought John, and it seems that half the column has seen it. He studied the falling snow, so Tormund might not see him redden. I am a man of the night's watch, he reminded himself. So why did he feel like some blushing maid? So that was the story about Tormund and his bear lover. And I love Tormund, and they didn't really talk about it a whole lot in the show, and I thought that was just a great addition to what we already know and love with the show on TV. So if you're interested in little small gems like this that are just beautifully written and are just such a shame that people who are fans of Game of Thrones but don't read the books, it's a shame that they don't know these things or have heard or read these things. So take this as my gift to you to add to your Game of Thrones experience. If y'all have any questions or recommendations, please leave them down below. Please subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos, and just know that I am sending positivity to you, and I hope that you are doing what you love. I will talk to you later. Bye!